Yeah, when you ready.
Oh, I was like, you playing your intro? Hold on, I ain't even played
Oh,
yet.
I thought we. I'm sorry. Paper one.
All right, you ready?
Paper two. Yes.
You playing it? Intro?
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It's 92.3 ATL family. It is Kristen with Build a Brand with Kristen today, where every Wednesday and Thursday I interview business owners, promote upcoming events while discussing topic of the day. Y'all, I'm sorry I am super late, okay? First off, let me tell you, I didn't even realize the time at all. Like I was in my car drinking my coffee and completely didn't realize that my show was about to start until someone brought it up to me. So I am super excited that people are waiting for my show to start. So first off, I just want to say I'm sorry that we could not do Cascade pop up shop on the 12th. It was a cold front. Y'all live in Atlanta. It was too cold out there, and I would have felt terrible as a business owner to have people and their children out there with their tins flying all over the place. Children all of a sudden got bronchitis. I just would have felt bad, and I just couldn't do it. I'm not that type of business person. I heard there was other pop-up shops that was going on during that time, but it wasn't Cascade because I just couldn't do it. So I want to thank everybody who understood. That didn't really give me a hard time about it. There was some, and there was even some that actually showed up. Uh, despite me sending emails days in advance that we were going to close. That's okay though. So everyone has moved to March 26th. So no matter what, we are gonna be out there March 26th. My DJ just got his tent. My kids, they ready. I'm ready. All the vendors are ready, y'all. We got 42 vendors showing up on the. Can we get a hand clap? We have 42 vendors showing up on the 26th. Food truck, people cooking, snacks. It is going to be an epic event as always. But I definitely want to thank the people for making Cascade number one because we would not be where we at without you. And so I appreciate it. And even their hair store was like, when you was gone, we had other pop-up shops out here. But the locals kept asking for the girl and her two kids. Which made me feel really, really good. So thanks to everybody that has been supporting us from day one. We love you back. Now, with that being said, y'all better get y'all tents, get your umbrellas, get what you need, because it's going down March 26th, baby. And you already know who's going to be in heavy rotation. Juvenile is going to be on heavy rotation. Okay, the clean version. Because if you build me before, you know we keep Juvenile on rotation. Okay, it's nothing, no question. We have a contest going on right now. We have a contest. I did this contest I put the name out there in the Hits family chat group, but I deleted it because I wanted everybody to be able to play. So I'm not sure if they qualify yet. I want my family to qualify. Don't be scrolling through the groups trying to see what I last posted now. I am giving away 3 free tickets to Cascade Pop-Up Shop. That means that you can come 3 times at your choice and not have to pay to be a vendor. What? I ain't gotta pay to be a vendor. Not at all. How do you play? You may ask. Everyone knows I'm having a baby. We are having a baby. In 2 more months, you'll be here. And I am going to be letter dropping her name. First name. Because last name is just too easy. So we're going to be letter dropping her first name throughout the show. Alphabet. Not me saying her name, but I will be spelling out her name. You ought to write these letters down. Tomorrow morning when I come in, I'm going to ask for callers to call in and tell me what is my baby's first name. The first person that calls in with the complete first name wins 3 tickets. So this is Kristen Build the Brand's first radio contest. I thought it would be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait. I think you guys gonna love it. So you don't have to pay 65. It's $0. What? 65 to 0. All I need is those letters. You are to know her first name. I never put it out on Facebook. I never put it out on Instagram. So you cannot scroll my page all day looking for it. It is not there at all. And don't be calling by his family with children names talking about. I know what it is because you had quickly saw it in the group. Okay. So listen out throughout the show and I will say letter drop with that letter, write it down. All right. So with that being said, I'm excited. I'm also excited about something else besides our contest we got going on. Wait, what's 65 times 3? Wait, because it's 65 then 3 because 3 times 5 is 15. And then 3 times 6, okay, I think that's 21. 195. Instead of paying 195 for 3 tickets, you coming for free. I need that baby name tomorrow at this time. Also, y'all, I'm excited because guess who going to New Orleans for the weekend? Back that so excited. I'm excited. I get to go home for the weekend. Y'all know I'm originally from New Orleans, but I have not really been back home since Katrina. So I am super excited to be hitting the city. Super excited. We're also gonna be out there going to Dini's on the lake. Like I'm so excited to be hitting the city. Like the rental car already paid for. I'm gonna be skirting through the town like yes. I'm excited to be going to New Orleans this weekend and just get some of that fresh gumbo, that fresh crawfish. Oh my God. Let her drop. Jay. Catch that. I ain't saying it again. Also, also, I had just recently, um, thank you, Angel on Facebook say have fun. Thank you. I'm a try, girl. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna be all on Bourbon Street with my non-alcoholic. Let me say that loudly for Child Protective Services. Non-alcoholic daiquiris. Okay, not one pinch in it. Not one. And I'm not gonna have a jacket on so they don't know I'm pregnant. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Also, where my Game of Thrones fans at? Y'all, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. Did y'all know? Fun fact. If you look at my Facebook page or my pictures from last year, I had all blonde hair. That was motivated by Khaleesi from the Game of Thrones. The Queen of Dragons, okay? And I recently was on Amazon looking for some more bamboo earrings, and I saw that they had the Game of Thrones Monopoly. And when you press, if you get like a kingdom out, or if you get a kingdom out, or if you win, you press the button and it plays the theme song. Okay, like you cannot not have fun. I had so much fun playing the Game of Thrones Monopoly that I almost lost my mind. It was so much fun, and then my husband actually won the game, so he was crowned King of Thrones. But if you have not seen the Game of Thrones, it is like four different kingdoms that is looking to all win the Iron Throne. It's so cutthroat, but it is so good. Um, but we do have in a few minutes we're gonna have Kaylee join us because she is gonna be talking about the scam. She was part of a big somebody somebody correct me, the Bitcoin scam. And she wants to come on and share her story with the world so that everyone can be aware of these scams. Let her drop A. So in a few moments, we are going to have her come on the show. Not on the show, she's going to come on live with me and tell her story. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. And we have topic of the day as well. Topic of the day is, y'all ready for this? Is it okay for school admins to put hands on students? And when does it become self-defense? I don't know if anyone else been seeing that viral video that's been going on around for the weekend of that fight, that school that happened last week, where these kids were fighting in class and the teacher tried to break it up. And one of the students threw a chair in his face and bust his face. His head was bleeding all over the video. And then he threw a chair back. And now he is on the chopping block for being terminated. Parents have spoke out. I actually were able to capture some of them comments because some people were on the fence about it and some people were not on the fence about it. I'm going to tell you what I think. This is me. Try me. I can't get it out. What is that D-Lo song? What's that girl name? D-Lo, try me. Oh, I can't think of her name. But her name of the song is Try Me. Please. This is why I cannot be a substitute teacher. I can't. My kids going on a field trip. They band, and they band teacher asked me, would I be able to accompany my kids on that school bus, like be a watcher, help the bus out. I don't see me doing it because if you throw something at me, I'ma think it's batting season. We about to play baseball because it's not no way that I feel like it's okay for these children to be able to put their hands on their school teachers and the teachers can't defend themselves back. At what point does it become self-defense? At what point is it okay for the teachers to fight back and not be terminated? Angel from Facebook said that's why I could never be a teacher because a lot of these children are very disrespectful. Yes, they are. They are. I saw a TikTok video where this girl walked in the classroom and snatched the wig off of her teacher and thought it was funny. She thought it was funny. Please do that to me. Please. Because we're going to fight like two women on the street. I feel like if you want to be grown, I'ma treat you like you grown. And it's like you hate to say that, but this is a different time and age. Like these kids are nothing like they were back, I guess, during school time. We never talked to our teachers like that. We never disrespected them like that, like calling them out their names. And what was that viral video they had the last time where they were slapping the teachers? It was going viral on TikTok. And they were like just walking in the classroom, just slapping the teacher. And the teachers, they made a video. They were making videos back saying that if you come in here and you slap us, we're gonna hit you back. And I was like, as they should. These teachers, they don't wake up out the bed in the morning. They didn't go to school to get degrees so that they can go and be beat on by kids in the class. And then when you call the mother is like, oh, not my child. They'll never do nothing like that. What? Angel said, I blame this behavior on some of the parents. That is correct. I'm gonna tell you why I agree with that 100%. There's a little boy whose name I will not say, who was hitting my daughter. Boy, on the bus hitting my daughter, right? Now it's not this is not she's not an admin, but this is about the parent. And I went to the school. I'm like, look, this little boy, he won't keep his hands off my daughter. My daughter's light skin, her bruises is showing. Y'all gotta do something about this. Because what's gonna happen is y'all gonna think I'm hitting her. So I need y'all to do something. Oh, we'll investigate. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing happened. I went to his mama house. Your son has a problem with putting his hands on my daughter. We need to figure this out. The mom was like, well, he has a problem and we working on it. But what are you doing? What are you doing to make him see or for him to understand that him putting his hands on little girls is not okay, besides the fact that you're trying to correct it? That's not enough for me. Where is he getting it from? Where do he get that him punching or hitting on a little girl is okay? I blame the parents. Because what are you teaching him? Especially if you just like, oh, well, I feel like, eventually, like, it'll stop. You know how kids are. No, I don't know how kids are. Okay. I threw a pizza party. I let it, try to die out, try to get the kids to admin to work it out. This little boy punched my daughter in her back. After this, I went to the bus stop and I told him the next time you put your hands on my daughter, I'm gonna be out here waiting on you at 3:15. Some people may say it's an overkill. Some people may say that's not cool. I don't care because I went to the parents and the parents felt like, oh, kids gonna be kids. That's not how you parent. Because I tell my kids all the time, keep your hands to yourself. Don't hit unless you're being hit first. So is it okay for a little boy to keep punching my kid? It makes me think that he's doing it to the mother. What is the mother doing? Or what are the parents doing besides saying kids are gonna be kids? No, they're not. Like I told her, some parents go beyond and beyond for their children. I'm a ride for mine. You put your hands on my kids, we have a whole nother situation going on. I don't care. And I feel like when it comes to children putting their hands on teachers, I feel like the parents should, like, instance, the bus driver. These kids on the bus be throwing stuff at the bus driver while he driving with the children. Wow, like my kids come back with all type of stories. Oh, so and so just did this. They threw a can at the bus driver while he's actively driving the bus. And then when I asked the bus driver, when I asked the principal, like, what is being done about this? Because now my kids is in danger. When the bus driver can't properly drive a big bus because things are being thrown at him. they said, "Oh well, the parents said they'll talk to the kids." I mean, it got to be parenting somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I see it differently. I just don't feel like that it's okay. And then the teachers, I mean, I feel like the teacher should be able to defend themselves. You throw a can at me, I'm gonna slap the hell out you. That's just period. I don't care who your mama is, who your daddy is. That's not okay because you should be taught to first off to respect your elders, to respect adults. And when you're doing things like this, that's just crazy. To me. But y'all, I'm ready for a break so we could continue on. I sure hope y'all drop writing these letters down because I dropped 2 letters already since I've been talking. So y'all, we are right here on his 92.3 ATL Build the Brand with Chris. All right, y'all. Welcome back to Hits 92.3 ATL, the Royal Destination of Internet Radio. Y'all make sure y'all go and download the app in your Google or Apple Play Store. Follow this trend, y'all. We're a whole movement here. Before we get back in topic of the day, I have a special guest with me today. I have Kathleen. She is with the B Team Investigate. And it's just about how just one girl from Savannah comes forth to tell her story of being a victim of the Bitcoin. That's it, right? Bitcoin scam, and how it has affected her life to this day to help spread awareness. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and welcome Kathleen to the stream. Caitlin.
Hi, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being a part. I'm so happy that you decided to come on and just talk about your the situation that happened to you. I first off, I do apologize. That happened. Nobody wants to ever be a victim to any type of scam, no matter what it is. So I wanted to see if you can go ahead and just tell us about tell us who you are, where you're from, and then more about this story.
Sure, absolutely. So, I'm from Savannah. I've been here since I was 13 years old. I'm a single mom of two. I um, got a message online on Instagram from my cousin. Actually, she posted a picture, it was a screenshot of her Cash App. And she said, I just invested with Bitcoin and I made all this money. And I'm like, that sounds strange. Let me email her and see like if that's legit or not. So I message her and she says, yeah, girl, I'm about to make my second investment now. It's legit. I'm working with this girl named Alicia and who also has an Instagram account with totally official cryptocurrency entrepreneur. So me and my cousin were messaging back and forth, and scams sound like a bot or a robot. This girl did not sound like a robot. She sounded like my cousin. So she had me convinced, and I direct messaged the girl she told me to, the cryptocurrency entrepreneur. And she then led me through the steps of how to buy Bitcoin, how to sell it, and how she would mine for the Bitcoin. It's all terminology that was new to me. And she explained it in very detail that I understood. I didn't actually give her any money, which was why I didn't think it was a scam, because I was actually purchasing the Bitcoin through my Cash App. And then you transfer the Bitcoin to another website, which also looked legit. So it's like probably a few people that have this website set up. The girl's Instagram. I mean, she told me she was birthday party for her kids and she posted it on Instagram Live. So everything, it just looked so legit to me. So I said, okay, let's buy Bitcoin. And I transferred it to the website, and next thing I know, they're asking me to upgrade my account. So they're asking me for money, which was also through Bitcoin. So when you purchase the Bitcoin, you upgrade your account and you're supposed to be able to get the money that you have accrued. Well, on the website, it kept going up. The money that I had started with was 1,000. And this was all from my refund. So I wanted to be smart with my refund this year and actually invest into something instead of just paying all my bills and catching up like I normally do. So the $1,000 turned into 2,000, eventually turned into about 3,200, maybe a little bit more. With all the fees that were included, had to do with me taking the money out of my account on the website, on the fake website, and it had gotten to about $17,000. So I'm thinking, oh, $3,000 out of 17 isn't going to be bad. I'm still going to be making a good bit of money here.
Right.
Well, I tried to contact support through the website, and they even had a chatbot set up to pretend like they were customer service. When it came to me to withdraw my money, they kept giving me an excuse after an excuse after an excuse. And I told the girl, I can't, my money's hung up. I can't withdraw it like you said I could. And then I stopped hearing from everybody. Nobody responded to my messages, my emails. I just got ghosted basically after spending over $3,000 into what I thought was going to be a good investment. And, for a single mom, and living in Savannah with the rent going up, I didn't have that money to just throw down the toilet. But the fact that this can happen to me makes it think like, I don't think I'm special or anything, but I try to manage my money pretty wisely. I mean, I really have no choice. I live paycheck to paycheck. So I was embarrassed. I was mortified. It was just, I didn't want to come out about it. But then I got thinking, if anything good can happen from this story, it's to warn others not to let this happen to them.
Absolutely. And I think it's brave of you to come forth, and tell your story to spread awareness to other people. I've been a victim of 2 scams. And it's like you in your, and I actually had came forth to tell my story on Action 2 News. And at first I was like embarrassed or whatever, but this is the thing. You want to help other people, and that's what makes you a brave. That's what makes you a warrior, is you saying, "Hey, I'm gonna step forward and not hide in the shadows." So I think that's great. That's what you're doing. My question is, you said that it started from someone hacking your cousin's account, fake Instagram account, right? Pretending to be
Yes.
them. That's scary.
Yeah. She pretended to be my cousin. And like I said, she didn't speak in chopped up sentences like normally. I mean, I see people get hacked all the time, and you get those fake messages from your friends like, uh-oh, you got hacked. But in this scenario, it was completely different. She talked like my cousin. She was like, girl, don't be scared. This is cool. It's all good. I've known this girl for a long time. I vouched for her. And I just believed it. And I see now looking back the red flags, but at the time, you just see dollar signs, and you're like, if I could take my kids on vacation, I could do this, I could get out of debt. And I just was blinded by the money after that. After my cousin vouched for her, I thought all was golden. And the Instagram account that the girl set up, I've never seen such in-depth. If it's fake, it's actually somebody else's profile, because she's got her children on there, her house, them going on family vacations. She's even got videos of her mining for the Bitcoin, like the program that she uses on her computer. She would record it and post it on her website, on her Instagram, to make you think she does this for a living. And like I said, she might, but the company who I had to send the money through ended up being a shell company. They're like out of Africa or somewhere, not even anywhere in the States. So going about to get my money back, I talked about, trying to get it back from the bank, trying to go to Cash App. Cash App's customer service is not even anything. And I'm basically out of luck. So I had no possibility of getting a refund because they set this scam up so good. And another girl, my cousin, when she came to me a couple days later after it all happened, she told me another one of her friends.
Caitlin, we gotta take a short break.
That's okay. All right.
And we're gonna come back with more of the B Team Investigates the Bitcoin Scam with Caitlin. Thank you. And we're right here on Hits 92.3 ATL. Make sure y'all follow.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
All right, y'all. We are back, and his 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. You are live with Build the Brand with Kristen. I am Kristen Build the Brand. We have Caitlin on the call. I do apologize. I do apologize. I didn't realize I had cut it off so quickly before it was time to go on break. So I do apologize about this.
That's okay. That's fine.
Okay, now you were saying that this is it started from someone hacking your cousin's account, pretending to be them, and then with you believing it, believing that this is actually a family member, it pulled you into the Bitcoin scam because the people were making it look like they really legit doing these things. That's
Yeah, it's crazy. She hacked her Cash App account and posted because it had her name on it and it had the amount that she had earned from Bitcoin. So the whoever was doing, like I said, it might be a dude, it might be a girl. I have no idea who these people are. But they're good. I don't know how they night. I can't imagine scamming people for 1,000, and it's regular people that make don't make six figures a year, that are getting scammed out of their refunds or whatever extra money they have in savings. So it's crazy and it's not right. And the fact that the justice system has no control over it. I told you I talked to the GBI, and literally the police department told me I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, you're just out of luck when these things happen, and they're getting more and more common. I can't tell you how many articles I've read on this Bitcoin cryptocurrency scams left and right. I mean, they're
I
everywhere.
don't even get it.
So, I mean, it's just crazy to me.
Absolutely.
It's nuts.
I get it all the time. You know what? They inbox that a lot on Facebook in the messenger. Oh, you will friend somebody and they'll be like, oh, drop your Cash App tag or drop, join. Have you heard about Bitcoin? Bitcoin or whatever. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, I'm no, and or I'll just block the messenger, because that's all scams to me. And I've
Yep.
never invested in that stuff.
No. No, and I know people that have and have actually made, profited off of it, but these are usually people who are a little bit more financially sound than I am. So, I mean, and anytime you see a get rich quick scheme, it's usually a phony. So, I mean, I definitely learned my lesson the hard way. Um, I will never do nothing like that again.
Okay, we have my favorite thing. Her unicorn is here, and she's gonna say something.
Hey y'all, hey. So, usually I say that I don't speak up or nothing, but in this particular situation, I'm so sorry for, your situation. But I do want to say out there to anybody who's listening, Bitcoin is not a scam. What happened to her was a scam. If you are deciding that you want to trade Bitcoin, you want to trade Binance, or you want to do something like um, um, mining with Bitcoin, then what you need is somebody to teach you how to do it. If you're going into any situation believing that you're going to just dump your money into this and then it's just going to flip for you, that is definitely a scam. This is a market that has been around as far as trading, as far as Forex, Bitcoin, things like that. This has been around, well, not necessarily Bitcoin, but this has been around for a while. And so you have to understand how the market works. I definitely heard red flags immediately once she started telling her story. There was tons of red flags within there, and even with me, I teach forex,
Yeah.
and I don't go and ask people. There are people in my group who do, but I don't ask people to join my group to learn how, because I feel as though that's one of those things that when you're ready to do it,
Yeah.
you will reach out to me. Me letting you know that I do it when you're interested, you will. But always keep in mind this is a skill set thing, which means you have to learn the skill. You're going to lose before you earn because you have to learn the skill. So if anybody going forward tells you, hey, you guys need to get in Bitcoin, you can make this quick flip of money, there's no such thing as a quick flip. in any situation at all, especially when it comes to money. The only quick flip is robbing people. So,
Yeah.
Just out there, if you're listening, Bitcoin in itself, Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency, is not a scam. What happened to this young lady definitely was a scam. And with that being said, I mean, like, if somebody inboxes you anyway, I get what she's saying. She called and she talked to her and it sounded like her.
Well, she thought
But
it was her cousin.
no, I
Yeah.
get that because we actually spoke about this particular scam. They
Okay.
send videos as well
Mhm.
saying, "Hey, look, I got this. I made this money or whatever." A lot of times, I ask extremely personal questions that only that person is going to know, or I ask you something that I know that you're not going to know. But this is the other thing: if your cousin wasn't well versed in Bitcoin, if your cousin wasn't somebody who was before this was doing it, I wouldn't have done it either. Because that person doesn't have enough knowledge to be able to tell me that this is something to do. You know what I mean? I'd rather depend on somebody who can say, and I've watched them do it. I physically have seen them in the market doing it, and they're talking about it over a longevity of time. Somebody who just decided, oh, I want to trade Bitcoin, and they've been doing it for a month, I'm not listening to you. You know what I mean? So keep those kind of things in mind going forward, you guys. Don't, be a part of the trap. And we have a new show on Hits on Mondays at 12. We have a new show at 12 where they are talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Binance, and mining for the whole show. That's all the show is about.
Yes.
So you guys make sure you tune into
Yes,
that. I
definitely
would give you
tuned
the
in.
name, but I forgot right now.
That's okay.
But
But see,
yeah.
like this is the thing though, where I feel like Caitlin is coming from. She's not saying that Bitcoin itself is a scam. She's talking about how she got trapped
Mm-mm.
into it, and just trying to give warning to those that this happened to. Because I think we were talking on the phone. I kind of told you I almost fell for the same situation. My friend Tanika, we call her Nikki, but I've been knowing her since middle school. And when you know someone that long, you know how their dialogue is. And someone inboxed me from her
Yeah.
page and was like showing me the videos and stuff like that. Like Put Unicorn said, showing videos and stuff
Mhm.
of them like doing this. And she was like, "Oh, this is my mentor. This person video I'm showing you is they got me into the game, and you could join." And I'm clicking the
Yep.
link, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, they on planes, they doing this, they traveling." And because I'm not knowledge of this stuff, I don't do research on this stuff. Now
Yeah.
my husband, he'll Google anything and everything you say. But I'm not that type of person. Like, you're not one of the people that just jump head first into the
Yeah.
game. But I'm just like, okay. And
Yeah.
then they messed up because they was like, "Oh, you can trust me. I'm your friend Tanika." And I'm like, wait.
Right.
She always referred to herself as Nikki. Like, she never uses her first name. So it was like, okay, red flag.
Yeah.
But I definitely,
Yeah.
get what both you guys are saying. She's saying that the Bitcoin itself is not
Yeah.
a scam, but just like Cash App is not a scam.
No,
But
it's not.
I
No.
was scammed thinking by the customer service, which is how I got on Action 2 News, was because I sent my money to someone else by accident, and I had called Cash App customer service from Google,
Mhm.
and that number, they was like, "Oh, this is Jonathan with Cash App," and I'm like, "Hey, I need my money back," and he's like, "Well, I need your Cash App PIN number." And I'm like, "Yeah, let me give you my PIN number. I need that money." And then he's like, "But I need someone. I can't send it to you. Can you call somebody else that does Cash App?" And I call my husband, and he's like, "Oh, here's my Cash App PIN," because he's at work. I'm in a panic, so now he in a panic, and he wiped us clean of more than $3,000. So
Yeah.
completely. Now, if anyone, good morning, y'all. We have Tania logging in this morning. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning, everyone. Facebook, YouTube, that's logging in and listening. If you guys have any questions about this topic, the B Team investigates the Bitcoin scam, you can always call in at 404-254-4347. I'm gonna hit y'all with a letter drop of in. Give us a call, and we are always looking to get other opinions about this situation. So it's just that, you know, when you don't know, because I was scared to go home. They hit him of more than $4,000 off his credit card, and that was including our
Oh my
rent money.
God.
And I was scared to go. I'm like,
Oh, yes, girl. Yes.
I'm taking the whole way
Yes.
home because I know he gonna be like. But if you don't know, you don't know. So, what actions, you know, besides the police, the GBI, they said they couldn't do anything to assist you. So, what was like your next step after that to try to resolve this issue?
So, I was told to go to the Federal Trade Commission and file a complaint on there. I had screenshots of the website, the girl's conversation. And I do want to say this also. When the girl was trying to get me to invest in Bitcoin, she also in the process to me. So like she was trying to be my mentor. And I didn't ever give her any money directly. It was all through the website. And if you go to this website now, you will see a stock market. You'll see like legit stats. You'll see a copyright at the bottom. I mean, it just all looks so legit. I know Bitcoin is real. But that's why I was trying to invest in it if it could be real for me. But yeah, I filed a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. I did file a complaint with the police report, but like I said, that didn't get me anywhere. It's just on file. And the consumer trading or the district attorney's office is where I also filed a complaint with. So, but like I said, none of that's going to get my money back. It's just I learned something the hard way.
Okay. Now you did start a GoFundMe account, correct, to try to help you get things back on balance.
I did. Yes.
Okay. And
things
I
have been
have
very
that
tight.
link. Say it again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was like, things have been very tight since then. So.
No, I can believe it. It was you know, from one person being scammed to another. I completely understand. I was over $4,000, and getting that money back was not easy at all. Like even calling Action 2 News, they only gave me back some of my money, and then they had the audacity to block me on Cash App, like I did something wrong, you know. So I had to not have a Cash App account. I had to use the email address.
Girl.
But if you guys
Oh my God.
have anything to say, or any questions for Caitlin, or our B Team Investigates topic of the Bitcoin scam, give us a call at 404-254-4347. We are always accepting calls and always looking to conversate with the outside world. So you can also go on GoFundMe.com, and every little contribute matters, whether it's the $5, 10, 15, to help this single mom of two get back on her feet after something like this. We have a comment from Tamika from Facebook. She says, "Oh wow, sorry that happened to you. Scammers always find a way to steal our hard working and earn money." Shaking my head. Thank you for checking in.
Amen.
Tamika, with that comment. Yes, they are, and you know, it's getting to the point to where it's starting to be really common now. It's happening in pop-up shop world. It's like, who do you know, how do you trust something? Pop-up shops is real.
Yeah.
But it's like now it used to be so freely to where when people call me about coming to my event, you know, they want to, it's like done in 2 seconds. Now it's like, is it okay if I drive to the event to see it before? I don't trust it. How do I know you real? Because they're being scammed. You know, people are creating fake events and charging people to come
Like
to
the
these
Fire
events.
Festival.
Hmm,
Like the
it
Fire
did that.
Festival.
Yeah, someone else mentioned that too, the Fire Festival, right? So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
who do you trust? Well, I want to thank you for coming on, Caitlin, and sharing your story. It definitely has inspired me to just be a little bit more careful when I'm speaking business and messengers and comments, um, as well as, you know, to inform my family and friends of this going on. I always thought that the biggest scam that was going on was in the pop-up shops, but I see that it is much larger and bigger than that.
Hmm.
And
Goes deep.
you know, so thank you again for calling in and spreading your awareness. Um, very appreciative. Y'all, again, please go to Caitlin's GoFundMe account. I'm gonna have it posted up on my page later today at Kristen Bilderbrand to kind of help spread awareness and help her get on her feet. Um, did you have anything that you wanted to say or any last words you wanted to add?
No, just be smarter than me. Be on the lookout. And call if it's a friend or a family member showing you that they made this money. Make sure you call them on the phone or see them in person.
Exactly. Or let me
Thank you for
travel
having
with
me, Kristen. I really appreciate
you. You're welcome. Thank you for taking my call and
it.
checking
Okay.
in and spreading this awareness. You have a wonderful day.
You too, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Guys, I just had to take a quick moment because I'm like, wow, that's a lot. These scams, they are real and they are happening. And if you know anyone that has been a victim of a scam, no matter if it's a hair scam, um, housing scam, give me a call at 678-531-9752. We are always looking to take stories and learn from each other. That's what Build the Brand investigates, what the B team is all about. Sharing stories worldwide that can help us learn from one another. And I think that was very brave of her, you know, to want to come on, especially live on air and tell her story. So my hat goes off to her. If anyone have any questions about what we just talked about, you can always call in at 44254-4347. If anybody have any questions about topic of the day, um, is it okay for teachers to hit kids back? And when does it become self-defense? We are taking calls on popping topic of the day. Tamika Porter from Facebook say, love it. Thank you for checking in again, Tamika, and spreading love. We were talking about earlier. We were just talking about you know, is it okay for school admins to be able to lay hands on students, and when does it become self defense? Um, and we were kind of talking about the Dallas teacher. This actually happened in Dallas over the weekend, where a student threw a metal chair in his face and kind of almost gave him a concussion, and he threw it back. And now he's on the fence of losing his job. And I'm just wondering at what point is the teachers allowed to fight back without there being any repercussions? Um, and earlier we had someone, Angel, who said that, you know, it's all about the parents and the teachings. And I do believe that. I also think that sometimes you can teach a child really good behavior. And then that child, you know, they get around other kids and then they want to start showing their behind, their backside. They want to start acting up. So if you have any comments about this, please give us a call at 44254-4347. Um, also, it is now time for one of my new segments that I just added to my show. It is called Get It Off Your Chest Wednesday, where if there is anything that you wanted to say this week or last week to someone or something and you just couldn't get it out, you can call in now and get it off your chest at 404-254-4347. I do want to get something off my chest. I went and got my car vacuumed and I told them do not be putting those little paper feet things underneath my seat. You know what I'm talking about when they clean your car and they put them little papers underneath the sticky, not what you call them, the pedals. I hate those papers. Why? I know, but I really hate because I keep my car very clean on the inside. And when a paper is on the floor, it really does something to me. So I asked to not put those papers down. And he put the paper down anyway. And I really wanted to say, sir, did I not ask you not to do that? But I didn't. Then when I was driving off, I was like, man, I should have told him, did I not tell you not to do that? So I just wanted to get that off my chest. To the guy who washed my car, I really wanted to tell you tonight that I wasn't coming back because I asked you not to put that paper on my floor and you did it anyway. So if anybody have anything they want to say while we down to our last minutes, please call and get it off your chest. If it's to a family member, a spouse, your doctor, your lawyer, your teacher, your boss, whatever you want to say, get it off your chest today. You could be anonymous. I doubt they watching. Y'all, I'm gonna hit y'all with the last letter of the day. Why? I gave all letters of my baby name today. If anybody was paying attention, I will not repeat these letters as they have been given. So tomorrow morning, when I come in on time at 10:30, I am going to ask for the person that knows what the baby name is to call in tomorrow at 10:30. And if you are correct, you get 3 free passes to Cascade Pop-Up Shop. I gave all letters. I'm not going to say how many letters there were, but I gave you all since I've been here. So I'm excited. Also, what I wanted to bring up is tomorrow's topic. We have 2 special guests coming in tomorrow to spread their brand awareness. So we're going to have 2 amazing business owners tomorrow here as guests. So please make sure y'all are tuned in. And then our topic for tomorrow is, are we still jumping people? Is we not too old for that? I'm sorry. Because I have to get that off my chest. Because I've been watching, well, I'm always at home. So I'm watching YouTube and these girls, they're called the Famous Twins. And they had that hot popular song that was trending on TikTok. They go like I'm the hardest in the A. And if you got pressure, drop your Addy on the way. I'm so bad with songs. Tamika Porter with Facebook say, I want to chime in or comment on Pop-Up Shop. Well, girl, call in. I already posted the number. We always looking for 404-254. Oh, here, you know what? I got it. 404-254-4347. We got 3 minutes left, so ring that phone if you looking to come on and say something. I feel like I almost had a rap going. Ring that phone if you want to come on. Ooh, I gotta get better. I'm gonna get better. This is why my rap career didn't take off. This is why. But give us a call at 404-254-4347 if you want to share anything or if you want to talk about Pop-Up Shop. We got 3 minutes to take a call. But I feel like, oh, so back to the story. So this is the thing. I was watching. She said I'm too old to be jumping anybody. LOL. Well, this is the thing. I was watching the Famous Twins, and they all over YouTube right now. If you go on, because this video is trending. And what it is they met these girls up to go fight, right? So I have a few, just 2 more minutes to talk about it, but they met these girls up to go fight. 2 of them showed up. The 2 twins showed up, but the girl came with 10 other girls. And it wasn't a fair fight? Because one of the twins pulled out a gun and started shooting at the other girls because they were outnumbered. And she shot at them on camera, on video. And I was wondering, first off, are we still meeting up with people? Was my first question. And second, are we still jumping people? I thought it was always one-on-one back in my school day. Like, you get off the bus, I get off the bus. We meet in the hallway or we meet at lunchtime. But I don't know. But my husband said something. He was like, let me ask you a question. He was like, if you go out with your friend and she gets into a fight with another girl, right? It's a one-on-one fight with another girl. And your friend is losing. Will you stand there and let her continue to get beat up, or do you jump in to help if she's getting beat up? I don't know. We got to talk about that tomorrow. We got to talk about that tomorrow because that's a really good question. Now we have a next show coming up is okay. It's 92.3 ATL, the real definition of internet radio. I'm out, guys. I will see y'all next week. Oh, next week, Lord. I'm gonna stay away from Starbucks. They making me drunk. I will see y'all tomorrow.